let's talk a little bit about the Frozen Four as a whole, because this is a bit of not a bit of it's a massive whopper of a Frozen Four. You've got 28 national titles among the four teams that are playing right now. You've got, the top four teams in raw goals scored and goals for per game. Denver is averaging 4.7, which is number one in the country. BC 4.6 right behind them. And BU and Michigan both averaging 4.2 goals per game. Offense. That is going to be there. You've also got two of the best teams when it comes to goal prevention. Boston College is the tops among teams in the Frozen Four with 2.2 goals against per game. And Boston University has 2.4 goals against per game. The other two a little bit further down, but we're expecting there to be a fair amount of goals in these games involving these teams. You've also got two of the top draft prospects still in college hockey, with Macklin Celebrini from Boston University, Zeev Buium from the University of Denver. We're talking about some potential superstar players, and you look at the numbers that they are putting up, particularly Celebrini, 64 points, and then you've got 49 points for Zeev Buium, which is you think back to Quinn Hughes and how good he was as a college freshman, and Buium's numbers have dwarfed Quinn Hughes's numbers as well. And then you also look at the already drafted prospects that are going to be involved here. And I'm just naming a few of them at this point. Some of the stars that you're going to see: Cutter Gauthier, Anaheim Ducks prospect; Will Smith, San Jose Sharks; Ryan Leonard, Washington Capitals; Gabe Perreault, New York Rangers; Jacob Fowler, Montreal Canadiens; Lane Hudson, Montreal Canadiens; Tom Willander, the Vancouver Canucks; Rutger McGroarty, Winnipeg Jets; Gavin Brindley, Columbus Blue Jackets; Seamus Casey, New Jersey Devils; Jack Devine, Florida Panthers; and if he's healthy, Massimo Rizzo, who is a Philadelphia Flyers prospect. That's just naming a few of the prospects. There's a lot of guys that are really good prospects that I didn't even name, and that's what we're going to have here. So it is really one of the most star-studded Frozen Fours you could ask for. It is a tremendous amount of talent, skill, the quality of college hockey, a lot of guys that are a lot of true freshmen that are making a big impact. You've got Macklin Celebrini, the youngest player in college hockey at 17 years old, being a massive contributor on one of the top teams. I mean, you really could not have asked for a more entertaining field. And then you even look at the coaches that we have in this as well. Lots of guys that have, been behind NHL benches, like Jay Pandolfo and Greg Brown from BU and BC respectively. David Carl, who has already won a national championship. And then Brandon Naurato, who has brought Michigan back to the Frozen Four, perhaps unexpectedly. I don't think a lot of people thought that this Michigan team was going to be able to deal with the losses that they had from last season and still be able to compete, yet here they are. So it is really a remarkable field. It is going to be a lot of fun. The games start on Thursday, and then the championship game will be on Saturday. Sandwiched in between those two will be the Hobie Baker announcement. We'll talk about that after we talk about each of these teams. But I am telling you right now, this is going to be one of the absolute must-see Frozen Fours. It is really exciting, outstanding, and I will be watching. Wish I could be there in St. Paul with everybody. I know there's a lot of great people covering it on site, so make sure you are staying tuned to all the great coverage you can find, but we'll also have plenty for you at FloHockey.tv.